We know that Anakin Skywalker is going to return in Ahsoka. The big question is, when will that happen? I believe if we take a look at the season and what we have left over the next 6 episodes, plus a little bit of news here and there and some releases from Disney, we can get a good picture of when we're going to see Anakin. First of all, if you've watched the first 2 episodes of Ahsoka, which I'm assuming you have since you're here, we know the big theme of this series is Master and Apprentice. We see it with Ahsoka and Sabine. We see it with Baylan and Shin, and then between the teasers and TV spots, trailers, we get a pretty good picture that there's going to be a focus between Ahsoka and Anakin. Ahsoka talks about how she did not finish her training with Anakin in the trailer and a few TV spots. We did get that one TV spot a couple of weeks ago, which was amazing. If you haven't seen it yet, you can see it right up here. I have a reaction to it. But we see her Anakin talking to Ahsoka. We assume that's going to be a Clone Wars flashback, maybe just his voice, but either way, we know in some shape, form, or capacity we're going to get Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. The big question is when. Disney did recently confirm that on September 15th, which is just a few Fridays away, there's going to be a new special released. It's titled Master and Apprentice, a special look at Ahsoka or something along those lines. And it's going to focus, as the title says, on Masters and Apprentice and give us a little bit of a behind the scenes look at Ahsoka. Now, if you look at the Ahsoka episode that week, which is episode 5 that comes out on September 12th, Dave Filoni is directing that episode. Dave is the one who wrote Ahsoka and Anakin's story in the Clone Wars. It would be very, very likely that Dave would be the best person to continue that story. Disney is releasing this Master and Apprentice special the same week that Dave is directing an episode of Ahsoka. I mean, it could be a coincidence, but to me it seems like for sure we're probably going to see Anakin, or at least hear Anakin, in episode 5 of Ahsoka. I would just be completely shocked if we don't have something big in the episode that Dave's directing. I mean, it could happen before then, could happen after. It could happen all the time throughout this series. I don't think it's going to happen all the time throughout this series. I would love it if it did happen, but that just seems like it would maybe overpower what's going on in the show. But at a minimum, I think we're going to see Anakin after episode 5, so you might want to mark your calendars for September 12th if you're really looking forward to seeing Anakin in Ahsoka. Now, another big question is, how are we going to see Anakin? Is it going to be a Force ghost, a flashback? Is it going to be in the world between worlds? Are we just going to hear his voice? Could be all of those things for all we know. The rumors have suggested that we're going to see him in the world between worlds. Everyone wants to see him as a Force ghost, and then hearing his voice, I mean, that's an easy thing to do. They did that in episode 9 when he talks to Rey at the end of the movie. Honestly, it could be any and all of those options. Whatever the option is, I'm going to be happy with it one way or the other, although if it is just his voice, that would be slightly disappointing, but I don't think it's only going to be his voice. Again, mark your calendars. I believe September 12th, that will be the episode of Ahsoka where we for sure see Anakin. Maybe before, maybe after, but that does seem like a safe bet for episode 5. If you are enjoying this content, I would greatly appreciate it if you liked this video and subscribe. And as always, may the Force be with you.